We set up the Verbier challenge after the ski club of Great Britain left it last year. So we took it up this year after supporting it quite well last year. We aimed it mostly at our kids groups, so we had a majority of kids, about 50 kids come through. And then quite nice as well, we had quite a number of good skiers come through, so we had the capacity to run a men's pro and a women's pro.
And how competitive did it get?
Yeah, it got competitive.
Once people put the skis on in the start gate, people get a little bit competitive, don't they?
Exactly. You see them coming halfway down, they realise they only got half the run to go, and they get in the tuck, and I was down the bottom making sure that all was okay down there, and it was exciting to see. Yeah. No, it's a competitive edge.
And what about the little kids? What do they get out of a day like today?
Oh, I think it's great. A day like today, where it's late, it's Easter time, sun's out. It's a family event as much as a professional, for the instructors, etc. So for them, it's ideal to be able to, pin themselves against the other guys in their group and get experience of skiing gates, which not an everyday occurrence.
Yeah, and the thing that I've noticed today is, as you mentioned a minute ago, the breadth of people here. I noticed there were some, I'd call them nervous mums in their 50s who've never raced before in their life. They absolutely loved it.
I think the great thing about an event like today is you can have, little Millie, who's our youngest racer, 4-year-old, going down the course, to Sean Langmuir, who's raced into Olympics. All going down the same course, setting not same times, but all setting a time, and I think that's the great thing about running an event like this.
And how many people took part in the end?
We had about 140 signed up. We had a few no-shows, so I think about the last count I need to do it, about 128. So all in all, a well-attended event.
Now the whole event's gone very smoothly today. Presumably though, there's quite a lot of organisation that goes on behind the scenes to make things run smoothly.
It's one of those things where you say, let's do a race. You book the stats, and then you go, right, it's got 150 skiers, and it can't be that difficult. But actually, I must admit, the last 4 or 5 days, I've had sleepless nights. Been in the office till late hours, booking people in. It's been, it's taken a little bit more effort than I thought it was going to. But you look down the course now, you look at the sun, and it's all worth it.
And you mentioned this is the first year that European Snow Sports has been running it. Are you going to continue in the future with the race?
I think so. I've just been talking to the guys at the start gate, and they've got some ideas how we can improve it, for sure. So definitely keen to do it again, and hopefully we increase the numbers, get a few more in, a few more families, a few more pro races, and who knows, eh?